this is going to be a short week, only 3 days. I'm going to call it quits on Wednesday. And then Friday, Sid and I leave to go back to the States for probably maybe 2 weeks. I haven't made return reservations yet. For the holidays, so the kids, grandkids, parents, all that kind of fun stuff. The climate will be a little bit different, but we have clothes for that. Well, I just got some more paperwork for accounting stuff because I'd like to get as much done as I can, because then when I come back in January, I only have a certain amount of it that has to still be done. And I've got some banking to do, and also I've got to deliver a rum cake. I think that's it. There's actually a lot of things that have to be done this week before we go. There's paperwork, accounting, construction stuff, banking, delivering rum cakes, all kinds of fun. Okay, just delivered a rum cake, got that done. And then lunch, banking's done. I got paperwork to work on. I don't know, today I feel like a bobblehead. Well, the guys forgot to tell me that they didn't have any cement, so hopefully we're going to get some. They had one bag left, and they've got plenty of block work to do. And the carpenters are working on decking, and they've got boards to put, tiles getting done, so everything's going well. And like I said before, it's a short week, so we won't get a whole ton done, but we'll get some stuff done. So the last few days have been like a tad bit frustrating. We have two ways to get the internet here. One is a wireless service from Alive, and the second is the cable company. And they've been, I don't know if they're working on them, what they're doing, but it's like I tried to upload a video, and I think it was only like maybe 10 minutes. I started that on Saturday. It got done Sunday night. Right now, I'm trying to do a 20-second video. 20 seconds, okay? Seconds. And it just told me it's going to be 26 minutes. And then it'll go up, it'll go down, and you know, this is... how many more ways can you have? There's only so many services here. So like I said, I don't know if they're upgrading the system or having problems or whatever, but both of them, I don't know. So, you know, it's one of those things that when you're here visiting, great. The internet goes down, great. No big deal. It's not the end of the world. Power goes down, you say, oh, well, okay, we'll do something else or whatever. Water goes off, a little bit more problem. Power goes off in the middle of the summer. They don't have a backup generator, and all of a sudden you're baking alive in bed, a little bit more problem. And this is just how it is. And I mean, I know a lot of people who come here sort of expect it. They don't expect it to be always perfect. They expect that, okay, power might go off, the internet might go off, this might happen, that might happen. And it does. I mean, this is just part of how things are here. So when you come down here, if you haven't been here, you should expect these type of things. And those infrastructure things are what really need to be changed, because more and more businesses rely on internet connections and everything else to do their business. So when it goes down or it doesn't work, it messes them up. Is that going to change? I don't know. On another note, this weekend, not too far from where we're working, a car was going one way, Bahamian, and a tourist was coming the other way. And the tourist was on the wrong side of the road. And the car, the Bahamian, veered past and ended up flipping the car and skidding on his roof upside down. The tourist didn't even stop. I mean, I'm still mind-boggled about that one. Because,
totally unaware.
Right, like totally unaware that he had just caused like a major accident and just kept going. And it was just about dark, so that luckily the guy wasn't hurt. But he couldn't tell who it was. All he knew was it was a tourist because it was on the wrong side of the road and it was a rental car plate. But he couldn't tell what the plate was or really what the car, because I guess it happened so quickly. And so when you're down here, you got to remember, stay on the left. Because that's the kind of things that happen. You go around a corner and all of a sudden there's somebody coming right at you. And they think they're in the right, so they can continue on thinking you're going to pull over. And sometimes people do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes there's, accidents. And I'm really amazed that it's not more of a problem than it is. So just remember, stay to the left.
Go up the uphill?
Right. Oh, that's one of the other ones. The other day I'm going, in Governor's there's an uphill and a downhill. And I'm going up the uphill and there's this car coming down. So I stopped them, waved, and I said, this is only for up. Luckily we both fit in that road. It was a little car. And so the guy, oh, okay. And then I think it was Friday. I was coming through the intersection. I followed a car, and all of a sudden they took a left to go down the uphill. So I'm like, toot, 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 toot. And, I'm pointing that you go that way, not to take the left. And they got the idea and turned and went. But, driving here is one of those other things you've kind of got to pay attention to. You got to make sure you're on the left side of the road and that you're going where you need to go so that you don't have an accident. Because remember, if you're not paying attention and you have an accident, it's going to be really costly because you have to be airlifted out of here. If it's something major like that, you have to have an air flight to Nassau or the US or whatever kind of thing, and it's not going to be cheap, and there's no other option. So keep that in mind. Also, if you do anything silly, shall we say, remember, if you have anything major health-wise that happens to you here, you have to be airlifted off, and that's going to be alone thousands of dollars. So just remember, when you come here, come have a great time, enjoy yourself, stay on the left, pay attention to your driving. Don't do anything you wouldn't do when you're back home. How's that? Sort of like that one with, don't put up anything on the internet that your grandmother wouldn't see. Same kind of thing. If you wouldn't do something like that at home, don't do it here.